been in the wrestling business that long, but I'm going to tell you what. You see the gold around his waist, and that's all that needs to be said about it. The one Bob Holly. Coming to the ring now, one of the most popular young men with the WOW. David Shawn Baxter making his way to the ring. Here's a kid that's got more determination, than anybody I know. And I know right now his dad's sitting up there, very proud of him. I'm not going to say who his dad is or where his dad's at, but I know his dad very well, and I know he's very proud of David Shawn Baxter.
You can say that again. He's come a long way in just a few short years in the wrestling that he...
Bob Holly with a big tackle. Shawn Baxter down, started a hip toss, reverse hip toss, and Shawn Baxter winds up on the mat. Big drop kick. Another drop kick. Bob Holly's backed off in the corner. I'm going to tell you something, this Baxter kid's got a lot of intestinal fortitude. What a hip toss. Arm drag. You know, he's got Bob Holly, United States champion, rocking and rolling right now.
I'll tell you what, he's got Bob Holly in a bad way, and I think he knows it, and I think Holly realizes he is.
Look at these fans. Look at these fans. They got David Baxter. David Shawn Baxter. I can't get used to saying Shawn. Holly done messed around and made this young man mad, I think he's got a match on his hands.
He definitely has, and I know with the mail that we get in the mailbox every day on David Shawn Baxter, he's got a large following.
Got that arm bar now on Bob Holly, and he's ringing it good. Again, the referee was caught blindsided. He pulled the hair. Bob Holly is certainly not winning any popularity contest, but I'll tell you what, you'll have to give him one thing. The young man is a United States heavyweight champion, and he's held the belt for quite some time, and he's met all comers except for one man. And for some reason, he won't sign that line with Mr. Olympia. He won't sign that contract. Oh, what a backdrop. Boy, this Shawn Baxter come out full of fire, didn't he, Gino?
I'll tell you what, he's had 99% of this match, Rip.
Bob Holly may have wished he had another biscuit for breakfast this morning before this match is over with. Tell you what, Holly has one fault as a champion. He took Davey Haskins too lightly, and he's taken Shawn Baxter too lightly. This Davey Haskins is no pushover, Gino, a fine young wrestler, a great young man, and Shawn Baxter's in the same category.
You're absolutely right, and if he's not careful and taking everybody for granted, he just may be stripped of that belt that he wears so proudly.
Well, of course, for you people out there, you wrestling fans, you know that the belt not only brings prestige to a wrestler, but also financial gains in this day and time greatly. And there's what Bob Holly's famous for, that big power kick. He just caught Shawn Baxter coming in the corner with it. The fans are hollering now, they want a champion. And I hate to tell them this, but like him or not like him, Bob Holly is a United States heavyweight champion. And I'm going to tell you something. This young man may be champion for a long time. What a suplex. One count, two count. Baxter's out of it,
Well, to back up what you said a few minutes ago, Rip, Bob Holly never stops astounding me. I know that he had losing 99% of that match, and all of a sudden, he's making his move, and he's on David Shawn Baxter real bad.
Tell you one thing, too. I've been around this business, I've said this a dozen times, and I'll say it again. I've been around this business for a lot of years. Very rarely does a young man come along that's a natural in professional wrestling. Bob Holly's a natural. The young man don't know the limitations of his talent. And I'll tell you another thing, he's got a lot of grit. Young man hails from up in Oregon, makes his home in Mobile, Alabama right now, but he's got a lot of grit. And like I said before, like him or don't like him, brother, he's tough inside them four corners.
Rip, and he takes the punishment as much as he does dish it out. He wants that competition. He is the champion, and he's defying anybody to challenge him for the belt.
Right now, he's got Shawn Baxter Just dropped him across that top rope, Gino, and that takes the wind out of your sails in a hurry. Front face lock, and he's backing up with him. You know, this hold here, most people don't understand what a devastating hold the front face lock is. But when he pulls up on a man's chin, the whole weight of Shawn Baxter's body goes on his neck. And your neck, your elbow, your ankle, and your wrist are the weakest part of your body. And right now, he's got a weak part in a bad way.
Well, whenever it's applied on your right, too, you got to be careful not to move your body in the wrong way because you injure yourself by trying to get out.
Boy, he caught him with a boot in the side then. Bob Holly is rough and tumble. I'll guarantee you that. What a power slam. 2 count and Shawn Baxter's out of it.
Rip, I don't think I've seen a better wrestling match out of these two wrestlers ever. These boys are going at it hard.
That's what we're striving for, Gino. You and I both know when you turn a TV set on and you don't see competitive wrestling, it's the most boring thing in the world. And it don't take a smart person to turn a TV on and see a 110-pound man in the ring with a 300-pounder and know who's going to win the match. No competition. It's not competitive wrestling. Right here on World Elevation Wrestling, the referee's got knocked down, Gino. The referee is down and out of it. Bob Holly's sitting on top of Shawn Baxter, slapping him. He may wish he hadn't have done that.
Your referee, Kyle Roach, is still down.
We need to get another official out here before this thing gets out of hand. Holly's taking advantage of the situation. Shawn Baxter's tied into the ropes. Here comes Mr. Olympia to the ring. He's got a board in his hand. Oh, he just woke Bob Holly up with a 1x4. Shawn Baxter's in a bad way. Olympia's laid Baxter across Holly, and Bob Holly's the winner.
I don't believe it, Rip.
Here comes Ron Starr into the ring. Ron Starr's come to the ring. Olympia's out goes Shawn Baxter. Now Starr and Holly are on Olympia. Oh, they're ripping his clothes off of him. Mr. Olympia wasn't scheduled to wrestle on TV today. 2 of them on him, Gino, they're kicking and ripping his clothes off. This takes great pride in ripping a man's shirt off. Gino, they're taking that Rolex watch off. They're taking his Rolex watch off. Bob Holly's got it in his hand. Bob Holly's got Mr. Olympia's Rolex watch in his hand.
Get the cameras over here. Get the camera over here. All you people see this watch? Olympia, a nice Christmas present. I'll tell you what. You see that? You want a piece of me? Whether it's in a cage, anywhere. You got me, baby.